Okay, actually, you can see we have four different sizes.
Yeah, like this.
And we have a small one, we have a medium one, and then it's an L one, and then it's an XL size. All these four sizes is used in different kind of applications.
Right.
Okay, for different kind of industries.
Yes.
So, okay, now.
So it's time to zoom in,
yeah,
right?
it's time to tune in. Okay, let's
Come
get
on,
into
this is the first one.
Okay, this is
Yeah.
the first one.
This is small size,
Mhm.
so you can see from its outlook, and it has a very roundish corner, and then the size is actually not so big, and you can see. Okay, I standing here. You guys can have a general estimation of the size of the booth.
And its actual size is 1 by 1 and 2.3.
Three. Yes,
Okay?
right.
So it's basically a phone booth. Okay, so this is actually a sound isolation booth. So basically, we use it to isolate all the sounds and noises around the whole working environment. So when you need to make a personal phone call, you need to get into this because nowadays the
That's
working
back to
environment-
our topic, okay? Like open spaces and like kinds of lots of offices have a workstation, open areas.
Exactly.
So people make a lot of phone calls and people do a lot of computer work or communications in open spaces. Then that's why we need a booth like this. Okay, this is a single one for personal use. Would you like to
Yes, of course.
have a try to show people like, okay, I'm a very small size, so if I text it and people say, okay, it's big enough.
Yeah,
Actually for men,
I'm like 1.75, and so it's a little bit fat. Okay, but all right, I fit in pretty good. Okay.
Okay.
So as you can see, this room is pretty spaceful for one person, and it's built for one person only. And so when I need to do a phone call, I need to come in, but I don't want to shut the door now because I want to show you all the interiors first.
okay, so
Okay.
the camera,
The camera is pretty so. As you can see, all the interiors are made with PETs and cloth cabinets. So it's all sound absorption. We can
yes.
box all the sounds in and also lower the noises with this kind of setups.
Yes.
And also we will have a small table for you to work on this one. So if you have you need to make some notes, or when you're doing when you are doing
Making
your
the phone call.
okay, you can make some
Write
notes
down,
here as
yeah.
well. Okay.
And there's a whiteboard here as
If you
well.
haven't bought your own
Notebook.
you can write on here and make
Right.
some small notes.
Mhm.
Okay, all the setups. So, okay.
I have questions, okay? So you guys, if you see from the camera, there's holes on top, okay? What are they?
They are for ventilation or air ventilation. Actually, it is very effective because when you shut the door, it's a very close
Area, yeah,
area.
close a
So
booth.
the air in it must be recycled very fast. So we can basically with this fan on top of it, and also there is a sucking fan on the bottom.
On the bottom?
On the bottom of it.
Yes.
So the ventilation can finish in like 3 minutes for the whole room.
Within 3 minutes, okay?
Okay.
So you will not really feel like breathless, okay? Actually, the air and the temperature will be exactly the same. Okay, almost the same. Okay,
Almost
I
the
don't want to
same.
use exactly. Almost the same inside, indoor and outdoor.
Yeah,
okay.
less than 1 degree
Okay.
difference
Wow.
only. Okay.
The
that's it.
data is very accurate. Okay, you
Right.
guys need to remember.
And also we have a lighting setup here. This is a LED light with only the setting is
4,000 K, okay?
which is very close to the
daylight.
sunlight.
Sunlight, yes. It's a very good for your eyesight.
Right,
Protects your
exactly.
eyesight.
So this will be basically for you, and as you can see at the end of it, and at this side, and also
And
the
the
door,
door?
we put a glass in it.
It's
it
a
also
tempered
have-
glass,
Yeah,
yes.
it's tempered glass. It's for its safe purpose,
Yes.
and also it can do the sound isolation.
As well.
While it's doing the sound isolation, it can also allow the Wi-Fi transmission into
Yes.
the room. Because if it's all blocked up with
a metal?
solid material or metal or wood,
Yeah, it blocks all the signals. So right now the tempered glasses allows all the signal go through. And also there's another use is like when people's getting in, then it has some kind of like how to say, people can see through the glass whether the booth is occupied.
Right.
Okay, if you also need some privacy, you can do as what we do here. You put a matte sticker here, so you have a lot of privacy. then people also can see from the top and the bottom if someone is using the booth. Okay?
Right, exactly. And I think that will be it for this one. Let's
Yes.
get into the other one. Okay, now it's the medium size.
Yes, medium size. So for the medium size, except for the size is a little bit different, okay, because it's bigger. We have more equipments can be installed
Right,
inside,
exactly.
okay. So now it's my turn to get in, okay.
Okay.
Um, so it's
So-
actually very comfortable. The
Right,
space is
right,
very big. Yeah, for me, my size, okay.
Okay.
Even for a bigger guy, I trust it's very comfortable as well.
It is.
We got a desktop here, same as the small size,
Mm-hmm.
because we need the spaces to write.
Okay. Yep.
Then we have a chair here, and then you can put a stool here as well. But on the other hand, I see something really technology here, high technology here. So what is it? Can Rico tell me?
Yeah, this is basically what we call, this is a teleconference room, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What we have here is a teleconference setup, a screen here, and
Mhm.
also there is a very high-tech camera here, which
Wow.
is sound chasing camera. So
So when
whoever-
I'm moving and talking,
Right,
it's gonna
always-
trace me?
Yes, of course.
Ooh.
If two people is using this booth, so say like when I'm talking, then the
That's
camera
so-
will show my face. When
Okay.
Cora is talking, and the camera will show.
Actually, I
Prospect,
think
okay.
it will be more useful for a bigger meeting room because you know
Mm-hmm.
here maybe it's quite difficult to fit two people, right?
Mhm.
But the video equipment is very good because nowadays, because of the COVID-19,
Uh-huh.
we need a lot of conference meeting online. So
Uh-huh.
this is very useful booth as well.
Yes.
And if the camera can zoom in a little bit, you can see we got all the electricity.
sockets,
Yes.
Power sockets
Here?
over there. We have the normal setting of just the 240 setup and also the USB charging. And
Mhm.
here we have the networking. So other than just the Wi-Fi transmission, we have also the hub network. Okay,
Nice.
the cable network.
Nice.
So it's all the settings you need. And if you need anything
think
else,
so.
we can customize it.
Okay.
All right. So
All right.
this is basically the same setup with the other one. It's
Yeah.
just a bigger one.
So I
a little
get
bit bigger one.
I get out.
Okay,
We're gonna
so
see.
how about we
Oh,
get,
what is
get a
this?
little bit onto this? This is actually a monitor who's showing the status of this booth.
Oh, okay. If I want to book this booth, there's a software.
Yes.
We can just book it online with the app, and then it's gonna show here that what kind, when is this booth occupied.
Yes.
So
right.
we're gonna know, then we can book meeting rooms in advance.
Yes,
Wow, this is
yes.
very intelligent system as well. Okay.
Yes, of course. All right.
Let's go to the L size, right?
L size. Okay,
L
let's
size.
see what's the
So
special
what's the
about.
difference between these?
All right.
I say optional furniture, right?
Yeah. Optional furniture.
Wow, it's much bigger.
Yes, of course. It's this one is like we can sit like 2 to 4 person into this one, so it's more like a meeting room already.
Mhm.
Okay. So compared to that one, other than size, we can also see there is some furniture configuration is changing. It's different compared to the middle size.
Mhm.
Cora, would you like to
Yeah, sure.
go in and do the demonstration?
Well, you see,
Let's all go in, okay?
yeah, on the other side, right?
All right.
So see, we guys are having a meeting here, okay?
Right.
And actually, I can sit really comfortable, like
right.
this.
In a relaxed
Okay.
mode.
Relax, yes.
And
And-
this is basically the same setup
Same-
as the
yes.
as the middle one. And
And
with-
now the camera can trace your voice. When you talk, it
Uh-huh.
turns to you, and when I talk, it turns to me, right?
yeah, but of course it's got a certain range. So
Okay, I
sometimes
cannot
it's-
jump up to the top of the booth.
right.
That's what you mean.
If you're sitting here, it's not going to work. But I'm sure you
Okay.
guys would understand
Yeah, I
that.
see,
okay.
see.
So also the same kind of setup
Setting.
here with the
Mhm.
socket, and here we got 3. Okay, as you can see, because it's a
over there.
bigger space.
Yes.
We have more ventilation, air ventilation, air fan
Yes.
here.
Okay.
So we've got 4
Yeah.
LED settings here, so
Yeah.
it's got enough light.
Well, you know
to
what?
issue.
This meeting room gives me the feeling it's more comfortable because maybe it's because of the space is much bigger. Okay.
Yes, of course.
And of course, the sofa is very nice.
Okay.
Now I don't
yeah.
want to go to the next one. Okay, let's
Actually, this
work.
kind of configuration you can customize
Mhm.
with like a standing table or a lifting table, or
Yeah.
if you don't want a sofa, you can just put in some office chair,
Mhm.
and then you can change it. If you want to get to know more about this product, you can click on
Right side.
there are some
side.
buttons in our live showroom, and
Yeah.
then you can get to know more about the description of
Yeah,
the product.
of course, you can contact our sales team as well of the overseas department, and then we will be all there to answer your phones, okay? So feel free to contact us. Actually, we have the next booth to go, okay? We still need to work,
Okay.
not just sitting here.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. See, guys, this is the biggest size, okay? So, do you have a idea?
This is
like how big
2.1 by 2.2 by 2.3 meters. Okay.
Okay.
So actually, Cora, I think we missed something about all the Hirsch booth because we never. What about?
Did I? Did I miss
what
something?
about the noise isolation? How good can it be?
No, we didn't miss anything. Anyway, we're gonna have the last one to introduce. Okay.
That's it,
Don't
right?
say miss it because my boss gonna cut my salary.
Don't worry, I'm not going to put it. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Anyway, we actually got the data. Okay. Once we get into the booth, when we talk, it can isolate. The noise reduction can be like less than
Let's.
around like 20 dB.
20 dB.
20 dB. Yes. That's the data. So,
That's
Rico.
from outside in.
Yeah, I would like to ask a question as well.
Okay.
So why it's 20? Why not 30, 40, 50? Many people will think that maybe the number is getting higher. It will be more useful. Okay, it will be better. So why we just keep it like a lower 20 dB?
Yeah, that's actually basically we set up this time isolation as 20 dB is because we do a lot of researches which found out that people will feel very
Nervous, not comfortable.
when the noise gets to zero.
Yes, right.
That's to an extreme. So 20 is approximately the rates that we feel most comfortable.
Yeah,
with.
most
Okay.
of the people will feel very comfortable with these kinds of level reduction.
Right, exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
so once we do very extreme, yes, of course we can do much a higher numbers, but if that makes people scary inside, then we don't want to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Just like when you're sitting in a high-speed train, if you couldn't hear anything, you don't
And
know
you
where you
couldn't see anything.
Right. Imagine that.
Imagine about that. Okay, yeah.
So actually, it's just the number that 20 dB is just from outside in, and inside out it's about 25 dBs. So when you're talking really loud inside, it will not give any distraction to the people outside.
Yes, that's also a very useful function.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, because we said that this booth is used in public spaces like this. Okay.
Okay.
So time to
Yeah, let's go in. Wow,
man first this time.
we've got a much bigger screen here, right?
Yeah.
What about it?
So you see, we've got different options for furniture as well. Even the sitting, okay? We got this chair, we got stool here, and then
Yeah,
you
wobbling
can-
chair,
yeah.
wobbling stool. Okay, so it's actually how many people can sit in here? I see a much bigger room inside.
yes, and basically it fits around two. Actually, it can be one, okay? But
yeah.
it's up to 6 people. Up to
Okay.
6 people. Depends on the size,
Yeah,
of course.
if someone like you, it can be up to
Maybe 10.
8.
Maybe
Alright,
10.
alright. For kids, 10. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So what's this? This is an oval shape.
Yes, right.
Oval-shaped table?
And this table also have another function. You see from here. Do you
Alright,
see?
alright, alright.
Slowly.
Alright. Okay.
Okay, this is actually a lifting table. Then also for healthy use. So when we are very tired on the conference, well, sometimes it takes like that 2 to 3 hours for a meeting. Then if you feel tired, and then you can use the lifting table.
Yeah,
Okay?
normally in Victory we have longer meetings as well. Okay, we're
Okay.
just kidding. Okay, actually, because in this bigger space, people tend to stay longer.
Yes.
So that's
right.
why when they walk longer, they need a lifting table to adjust their body mode
It's
during
right.
the meetings.
Whatever he said is right. Okay.
Okay, all right. Thank you. All right. Other than